Welcome back. This is episode 7. We're on our way out of the afterlife, but I noticed this guy has a name, so I figure I'll talk to him first.
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Alright. Not sure what that was all about, but okay. Time to make our way off this station, I think. And, see what other trouble we can get ourselves into. There's the Normandy. Parked right outside. It's kind of cool, like when you're getting on an airplane, you can look out the window and see your own airplane. Normandy. Select. There we go. You can also change your squad there, that's convenient. Let's see, where should we go to next? We could recruit another squad member. Either the prisoner or... Who was the fourth one? The outlaw or the mercenary, something like that. We'll take a look once we get back on the ship. Or we could go to the Citadel and meet with Counselor Anderson. I kind of want to go to the Citadel. Unless one of the other ones are particularly interesting. So let's see. Journal. The Warlord is the other one. Corliss and the Emir system. Convict. The prison ship Purgatory. Alright. Let's head to the Citadel. But first, we have that other mission. What was it called? We need to go to the planet Lorik in Fathar in the Omega Nebula. Which apparently is not far from where we are. There's Fathar over there. Alright, so we've explored 60% of this area. What haven't we explored? Maybe this planet here? Start the scanner. I'll be quick about it though. Okay. So the probes are not per planet. They're just how many you get. So we have to go to the fuel depot and buy more of them. There we go. 0 out of 30 probes, buy probes. Oh, luckily they're very cheap, that's good. So what's the point then in... I guess you could just keep scanning a planet forever until you mine it of natural resources?
Probe away.
I'll drop like maybe 3 of these guys. Look for just big spikes. How do you turn the planet? Oh, there you go.
Probe away.
Let's see what's over here. Anything else good? There's a bit of a spike somewhere. There we go.
Launching probe.
Alright, that'll do for now. Oops, didn't mean to go that far out. But I do want to move to... What else haven't we explored here? Because we're at 80% exploration. Then again, I really don't feel like doing a whole completionist thing. Oh, over there, a little tiny planet. Bender. Alright, doesn't seem too interesting. We'll see if we can find anything of use. There we go.
Probe launched.
Alright.
Probe launched.
Oh, there we go.
Probe launched.
You can probably spend all day doing this if you really needed to get the materials, but I think there's more up here too.
Probe launched.
And one more maybe. Maybe not. Doesn't seem to be anything. Whoop, there we go. Spoke too soon.
Probe away.
Nice. Jackpot. Alright. Should be good for now. I think we've explored this entire system. Let's head over to Fathar. Where's my ship? I'm not moving for some reason. What did the game freeze? No, there we go. Alright, so there's the Omega Nebula. Oh, as we move in the Omega Nebula, we actually lose fuel. Oh, that's kind of cool. Alright, let's make a beeline for Thar then. What happens if you run out of fuel in deep space? Oh, I overshot it, didn't I? Is there a fuel depot here? There is no fuel depot here.
I have detected an anomaly.
Lorik, a rare example of a habitable world circling a dwarf star, was an Asari colony annexed by the Batarian hegemony. 1913. I wonder if that's our 1913, I guess? Causing a minor galactic incident. Okay. Oh, this is just a scanning planet. Anomaly detected.
Probe launched.
Is that all we got? Oh, follow the white reticle to follow the anomaly. It's a distress signal.
Probe away.
General.
Something on our sensors.
Transmitter matching Cerberus encryption is registered to an unknown deep cover operative. Life signs unconfirmed. Other transmissions that match known Eclipse code communications also detective. Let's land. So we can land here. That's kind of cool. They mix the minigame into the side quest there. Hold spacebar to sprint, except it's not spacebar because I changed the key binding. Some games update the tooltips when you change key bindings. This one does not. Alright, I think Garrus has had his rest now. So let's use him and Morden. It's a tech-heavy party, but I can provide the biotics, so we should be okay. Overload is really nice, but you need to have... Requires concussive shot, rank 2, so let's go with that. And we'll put some points into overload. There we go. Hopefully the side quests in this game are a little more interesting than the ones in the last game. That's the one thing I really liked about the first Mass Effect game, was the side quests were fairly repetitive. So far, at least, this environment looks pretty cool. Oh. What are we up against here? Am I doing autosave? Or a quick save, rather? Which reminds me of Veermeyer a little bit.
Concussive shot ready.
Okay, these guys aren't too tough. We do need to get into cover them.
I'll tear you apart.
There's that wide singularity. Good duck there. Got him. Alright, seem to be clear. These doors are all locked by the looks of it. Maybe those logs have some info. Alright, let's see. Alrighty. I've just got some credits out of that. Subject ID, subject captured. Agent Rawlings proved difficult to capture, having insulated himself on a ship bound for Attican Traverse. He had won over the loyalty of the ship's crew, who believed him to be a human dignitary on a mission of discovery. Our own agents managed to disable the ship and hobble its defenses long enough to extract Agent Rawlings. We lost a lot of men to obtain this asset. This data had better be worth the expense. When they interrogated him, the interrogator failed. He proved resistant. Tempers flared. We consider it unfortunate that Agent Rawlings did not live to pass on the cipher. We have men working to decipher the encryption now. As long as we control this data, its mere existence remains a powerful tool against Cerberus. Alright, so it looks like the agent is
Concussive shot ready.
deceased, unfortunately. It's okay, it looks like you can only have one singularity activated at a time. But that's why the cooldowns are shared. This still gives you a reason to use other... I love that cryogenics thing. It's so gratifying.
Next.
Oh, this guy's in charge, but let's put another singularity out there. Watch out, stay down, stay down. Get down, get down! Why are you not down? See, like, you got out of cover and didn't get back. I don't like the cover mechanic in this game at all. It's a lot less intuitive than the previous one. Did I already look at this? I think I did. At least it auto saves. That's nice. Come out, come out. Maybe? Did I look at the log again? Unless they just despawn if you die. Well, that door is locked anyway. Some palladium. We did this, right? Holding cell bypass. Guess we have to do this too. Alright. Bridge. There's the C, so that's easy. There's down, wide. It's like the easiest one yet. And then link. Here we go.
Firing a high impact shot.
See, I can't use a power one to cover.
There we go. This should punch through their armor.
See, in the first game, using an ability would just like take you. There you go. I guess it does the same thing here. It just doesn't seem to work as well.
Deploying warfield.
Trying to do the same.
I'll tear
Now,
Not difficult.
alright. Let's see what's up here then. Quick save. Load. Medikit. Wall safe. Link bridge. Y. Down. Yay. Looks like I haven't been paying enough attention to really confirm this, but it looks like the longer you take, the less money you get too. Which is kind of cool. Alright, is that a dead end? I can't really tell because I don't have a map. Just this stupid thing. Are there more than coming? We went that way. The store seems to be locked, but no, it's locked. It's okay. I guess the orange symbol means it's locked, but you can unlock it. Link down C. There's Y's. There's link. There's bridge. Yay. Yeah, that game is definitely a lot easier if you give them names and just repeat them in your head as you go. Alright, there's the interrogation room. Poor guy.
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
This is an interesting choice. You can upload to the Alliance, to Cerberus, or recover for yourself. Well, I wonder if the Elusive Man would be mad if I uploaded to the Alliance. I see. A part of me wants to upload to the Alliance because that's like the good thing to do. Like, you know, Cerberus is a terrorist organization, and the Alliance are the quote-unquote good guys. But at the same time, I don't know if I trust the Alliance to act correctly on that information. Like, would they maybe... Like, you know, would they use it to help shut down Cerberus? That could hinder my own efforts to save the galaxy. And, you know, at heart, I'm still a Spectre. Anything it takes to save the galaxy. Even if that means preserving Cerberus. Recover for yourself. I'd like to do that and have the option to turn it into the Alliance after we're done with Cerberus, once, you know, once we inevitably turn on each other. If we do. But I'm kind of worried this is, because it's at the bottom choice, this is like the Renegade choice. And like you can sell that information to the Shadow Broker for credits or something. I'm going to hold on to it for now. And if it gives me Paragon choices, oh well. But I'd like to have it in my back pocket in case I ever need to use it against Cerberus. I just don't want to use it against them yet because I'm on their side for now.
Data received.
Alright, he's dead. Data transmitted to Normandy. A little bit of experience, credits, Palladium, police report. That's right, I keep forgetting to use, it's actually not Q and E, that's my mouse buttons are bounded to. But I have not been using those very frequently. Alright, we're back on the Normandy.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Knew it, it's probably the Elusive Man yelling at me. Oh, okay, this is interesting. Check the status of your team. So there's a Turian, Aquarian female, obviously the Solarian Doctor, and maybe an Asari male by the looks of it. Hoping that's Tally. This is Garrett, or yeah, that looks like Garrus. I definitely hope we get Tally back. Alright, so Android messages. From EDI, I've logged a good encryption of the data you recovered. It pertains to illicit operations in which Cerberus was involved in the past 5 years. Should it be released, it could severely hinder Cerberus activity. It will take me a year more to completely decrypt this information. Wow. Take care of Garrus. From Nala Butler. My husband was one of the men serving on Garrus's team. I don't know how much Garrus talked to you about what happened. I don't know the specifics myself, only that my husband died in a trap set by those bastard gangs. I know Garrus blames himself. He took every shot fired at his squad as a failure on his part. And it was clear when he sent me the message about my husband that he thinks it was his fault. My husband would never have wanted that. He was proud of the work he did on Garrus' squad. He was taking back Omega from the gangs. He died fighting with honor. I miss him. God, I'd give anything to get him back. Whatever happened there wasn't Garrus' fault. You're his commander now. Please, if you can, help him stop blaming himself, and please don't tell him that I sent you this. Thank you. Alright. I don't know where Garrus is, but let's go find him. What's this? Oh, Edie.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sense.
That's all for now.
Where there's an elevator, I guess?
Logging you out, Shepard.
I think there used to be stairs there. Yeah, now it's just, oh, an elevator. Alright, let's go to the captain's deck. Let's go up. Deck 1, captain's cabin. Some wires and stuff down there. We good place to hide if you ever need to hide out in the ship. Reminds me of Serenity a little bit.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger
Ooh,
than
an
the quarters of
aquarium.
other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Loft. Yeah, it's definitely, I guess Cerberus heeds no expense for their leaders. Nice skylight. Can't say I necessarily mind, even though I'm sure it could be put to better use. There's no fish in the aquarium. Can I collect fish at some point in the game? Like, I don't know. Private terminal. Oh, there's my model ships, I guess, right? My Geth cruiser, the Normandy, the Turian vessel I think I bought. View achievements. Okay, so you can save your crew from an overwhelming attack. Return to active duty. Oh, so you can kind of. I don't want to really preview the other ones because I want to be surprised. Oh, a picture of Ashley. That's cool. It changes when I leave though, or it just turns itself off. Oh, that is cool. When you approach, everything activates. Nice. Oh, bathroom, or whatever they call them here. Refresher toilet. You're not really using it. You just flush it. Huh. I guess that's kind of cool. Helps with the realism, at least. What does that say? PT2? Private terminal is just the same as the one downstairs. I guess you can't really arrange the layout of your little toys here. Music system. That just turns on music. Customize your gear. Can I customize this at all? No, it's the same 4 outfits. We'll stick with that one. I don't know, should we change the color? Do we have? I guess we don't really have any different armor types yet. A couple different patterns. We can go with that pattern. Let's go with that one. It's pretty cool. Alright. It's like the Mass Effect 1 music. It's more peaceful music. Alright, not a lot of options there. That's like the Flux music or something. Alright. Let's go to deck 3, I guess. We'll kind of make this, I guess, explore the Normandy episode, and the next episode we'll head to the Citadel and meet with Captain Anderson. Well, oh, there's restrooms. Wow, this is... Okay, I'm not going to go in here because this is the women's restroom. Even though I am the captain, I feel like that would be an abusive.
How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Makes sense to me. They have a nice view too of the engine. I guess, yeah, it's just one deck down, so there's lots of windows here. Alright. It's cool they put the bunks in here. Is this locked?
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Huh. Guess that'll be part of the plot line at some point, but that's kind of same with life support.
Access to life support is restricted.
Starting to feel like this isn't really my ship. This is Cerberus' ship under loan. There's the men's room. That's where the crew goes, I guess. Don't even have stalls, just like enhanced urinals. And like 3 showers in the same stall. Poor guys. Kind of glad I had my private shower. I'm really tempted to see the women's shower to see if they have like, it's probably like this huge bathroom takes up half the ship, and they have all kinds of nice facilities there. Let's go to the medical lab. I remember this room.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
What's this? Sleep pods? Or something? There's like trash cans there. They put a lot of time into this. Hopefully it didn't detract from anything else in the game, but there's never anybody sleeping in the sleep pods, I've noticed. What's here? Main battery. Hey, there's Garrus. Oh. Is this like the missile station, I guess? And there's Edie.
What's this area of the ship?
The gunnery control station. The ship's batteries are controlled from here. The Combat Information Center operators send targeting information here. The CIC decides who to shoot. Gunnery control decides how to shoot.
Disruptor torpedoes.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
We haven't joined Cerberus. They're funding our mission, that's all.
Relax, Shepard. Just a figure of speech. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
What did your merc squad do? It didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
After the Normandy was destroyed, most of us went our separate ways. CSEC asked me back, but I turned them down. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch. And there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in. Someone to stand up to the local thugs.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Well, hopefully we run into him later on and can avenge Garrus's old squad. Yay, Paragon points.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Glad I went to this guy first, because we'll be heading to the Citadel soon. We can buy some of these groceries for him.
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands.
I'd hope
Most of the
so.
time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Oh, God.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Interesting. Alright. Miranda, haven't talked to her in a bit. What else is on this deck? The AI core. Starboard observation we can't get into yet. And we've already been back there. Guess she has her own private quarters as well. Not quite as luxurious as mine, but not bad either. What is this? Her shower, I guess? Or an air duct? Can't really tell. Nice enough view.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
So that's interesting. I didn't really think about that. I guess there are wealthy backers back on Earth and among the colonies that share Cerberus' goals and secretly fund them. Which makes sense. The elusive man, you know, I kind of had a suspicion that maybe he was like a rich business magnate who decided to take this on when he retired, but it would make sense that he had other wealthy backers, not just himself.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structures similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there, but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Well, if it pays off, it'll certainly have been worth the investment.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
I remember we were on the sit-down, we talked to that one couple about just minor genetic modification. So it seems like that's a little bit of a common practice nowadays to varying degrees.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
So you're perfect.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Or you.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Let's see who else we can talk to. I think that's about it for this deck, right? No, the medical center. Let's head over there. Dr. Chakwas. Like, was she reintroduced to me at any point? Like, I'm kind of surprised to see her here. I don't know. Anyway, it's good to see a familiar face again.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Cerberus ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
Must be an interesting life in a way, being a medical officer on starships.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Sounds like she gets it.
I'll
Good.
see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Well, that raised the number of people I have on the ship that I trust to 3. So, and I can't get in here, of course.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Yep. Kind of want to install like a missile launcher in here in case we ever need to get in, but not an option. All right, one more deck. We'll make it quick. Can't be too much down there. Engineering. Monitoring station. Drop shuttle. Hey, it's like the Mako. Wonder if we get to use that at some point. I hope so.
What's this area of the ship?
And I expect so.
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
I don't actually see the shuttle though, I just see the ground vehicle. Unless I'm missing something, but okay. That's not really a door. Engineering, oh, we can go down here. Ooh, spooky. Get the feeling one of our crew members might be hanging out here eventually. Either there's like a mission down here or something, because why include all this if it didn't have a purpose? Hey, there's some engineers.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are they like Scottish and Russian, trying to guess at their accents?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Oh, I already left Omega. I'll have to head back there later, but not right now.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Nice. These guys kind of remind me of I can't think of their names. The two characters from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. The techs. No, whatever.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
That is weird that, I mean, I guess it's part of the plot, but like, seriously, nobody, we saw an actual Reaper and nobody else thinks that they might be a real threat. I guess it makes sense that Cerberus got a lot of additional funding and additional recruits after that, but you think somebody in the Alliance would agree, unless it's just a cover-up. I mean, I'm sure Anderson does, but I guess he got outvoted. Which kind of sucks, too, because like, it was supposed to be like this, you know, this human-led council because of the decisions I made in the first game.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
Oh, thank you.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy.
Oh.
When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
You should meet Tally. I think you two get along.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
And the Reapers, too.
Carry on.
Will do.
One step at a time. Alright.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
You know I can hear you guys, right?
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion
that's
plant
cool.
and Mass Effect core.
There's the windows up there. She said Mass Effect, title drop. Alright. That's cool how the whole ship has like views of that, the core or whatever that is. Alright, I guess that's about it for the tour of the Normandy. So I'll end the episode here, and then when we come back, we'll head to the Citadel, do some grocery shopping, and talk to Captain Anderson. Counselor Anderson. I'll see you guys then.